Happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee, and you can find me at CreativeLeeYours.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and so happy that you're here with me for today's crafty fun. Yay, 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 yay. So if you're joining me when this video premieres, today is Tuesday, January 27th of 2026. Crazy, right? Time goes by so quickly. So always a lot going on in the studio. We have registration open for our February Cultivated Creativity Kit. We are featuring the Easter Basket Stamp and Die Bundle. It's adorable. It's adorable. And even if you don't want Easter cards, switch out the sentiment and make them just spring cute cards, right? Good stuff. We got some good stuff. Yay, yay, yay. Bonus days are still going on. Yes, that means you can earn a bonus days $5 coupon for every $50 you spend before shipping and tax and after rewards are applied. It's great. This is a great way to stock up, and then you will be able to use those in February and get free stuff. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. So you can earn those coupons through February 2nd. Yay. And have you seen the product of the month yet? Oh, it's a good stamp set, such a good stamp set. So definitely grab that. So anytime your order reaches $75 before shipping, tax, and after rewards, you have the option to add on the featured product of the month for only $5. It is a steal of a deal and one you don't want to miss out on. So definitely get in on that. And if you love to get your hands on goodies early, we've got demonstrator pre-order happening right now for our March online exclusives release. And there are some good things in there that you are going to want to get your hands on. So if you can't wait, let me know. I'll help you get joined, signed up and joined under my Diamonds team. We'd love to have you. It's a great crafting community. So many good things, right? Of course, the best way to stay up to date with everything I have going on is to join my email list. Yep. I send out a free PDF tutorial bundle every single month for you to enjoy. We've done all the heavy lifting for you. We've done all the design work. We've written it all up. Just grab some crafty items off your shelf and start creating. Yes? I love it. All right, let's go ahead and switch our camera over and get to today's crafty fun. Okay, so today's project is featuring the Valentine Kisses. I love this one. It's so adorable. Um, just super cute. And we are using the Stamp and Die bundle. So did you guys know we have new packaging, right? So Stampin' Up announced this a while ago. And so now your stamp set and dies are both going to come in the same size packaging. The dies now have the images on them, which is amazing. And then, of course, I like to move mine over to magnet cards because I don't like the double stick tape on the cardboard. So that's just my personal choice. But this is kind of a really nice, I'm getting used to it anyway. New packaging. It takes up so much less space, right? So today's project, we are going to make this adorable Bear Hugs and Kisses card, and we're going to change it up a little bit as we go here. And of course, we bring our design to the inside every time, right? All right, let's get started. So I'm going to slide that over. I'm going to start with my real red card base. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. Now the complete supply list and cut dimensions are on my website. You can find them on my blog, CreativeLeeYours.com. It is today's project. So beautiful already. I love it. Now, the next piece I've got in here is a piece of basic white cardstock. This one measures 5 inches by 3 3/4. But I thought I would change it up. I want to add a layer of vellum to this. So I have the choice of doing a plain piece of vellum or a piece of vellum that I have embossed using the Hearts of Love 3D embossing folder. Now, I love this folder. It's so cute. One of the things to be aware of is when you emboss vellum, especially with a 3D folder, put it inside of some scrap paper. So this is just some computer weight paper. I just folded it in half and put it around my vellum. This way I don't get cracks, right? So you can't spritz vellum. Well, I guess you could, but it doesn't do you any good to spritz vellum like you do cardstock because it's a non-porous surface. So it's not going to help you out. But using that little bit of computer paper really does make a difference in the quality of your embossed image, right, on vellum. So just wanted you guys to know that. So we need to decide, do we want to add this, and do I add it over the top of the white layer, like so, Or do we want plain? Or do I put it underneath and put the layer over the top this way? So either one I think is very, very nice. What do you guys think? Texture, no texture? Okay, so if we do that, I think we should use the plain one. But if we put it on top, I kind of like the textured one. Now I am going to pop this layer up. I'm kind of leaning towards the plain one down, and then this popped up over the top. What do you guys think? I'm going with this one. If you loved the other one, I am so sorry. I'll make both cards and we'll look at them and see how it is. All right. So since we're going to put this down underneath, let's go ahead and adhere this down on our card base. And I'm just grabbing my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to do just a little bit of adhesive in the middle. And this will tack this down in place. We're not going to see that adhesive because we're going to cover that layer. But as you can see, adhesive will show through your vellum. Yes, it does. All right, so I want to take this layer and I want to pop this one up. Now, we could add texture to this layer if we wanted to as well, but that's not what I wanted to do today. So I got a brand new sheet of dimensionals. My highlighter is almost dead. It's almost dry. So very sad. I'm going to have to get a new purple highlighter. I need a new one. I can't see it very good. Yeah, new highlighter is in need. I was sad to find that it was dry. All right, so I'm going to place my white layer right over the top. So the vellum just adds another touch. Not critical, but just another touch, right? So something to play with and see what you like or don't like. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to bring in some of these cute doilies. Now, I used the small one, and originally I used the red. Let's go to the pink, which I believe is Bubble Bath, is my pink color. Let's see if I can grab one of those out of the packet here. Yeah, so it's got a subtle little pink design on it. Cute, right? So this is a nice pack of these doilies. And does it say, yeah, Bubble Bath and Real Red. So this is the Bubble Bath one we're going to try on this layer this time. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Let's slide this over, and we're going to cut this in half. So I'm just going to lay this right into the channel here and set that all down. And then I'm going to cut this. Now I'm going to start in the center, even though I'm not on a point. But because I think this is a little bit delicate, it may cut a little bit better if I start from the center and work my way out. Can you see I haven't taken my plastic coating off of my paper trimmer yet? I think I'm going to need to. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do it. I treated myself to a new paper trimmer, and I haven't put my tape on it yet to see my numbers. And I hadn't taken this film off yet. Let's see if we can get it off. Yeah. It's been bubbling up and driving me crazy. So time to just do it and get it off out of our way. Yeah, it's okay. We got it. All right. So next I've got a piece of white cardstock. This is, let's see what size this is. I think it's 3.5 by 2.25. Yes, 3.5 by 2.25. And then I've got 3 pieces of the Designer Series paper that I have cut 1 by 2. And I'm using both sides of the prints here, and I'm going to mix and match, and I'm going to lay these down like so. Cute? I think it's cute. I want to put this down with my Stampin' Seal because that is my adhesive of choice. You do you. So I am centering this on the end on these 3 sides. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to take one from the other side there, and we're going to put it on the end. And then I like to do the centers last. And the reason I do that is that if there's any spacing issues, I'd rather it happen in the center versus the sides, right? I just think it looks better that way. All right, so we've got this pieced right in between those. Cute, it's so cute, I love it. All right, now I want to take 1/2 of my doily, and I'm going to adhere it to the back of this layer, and then we're going to put it on our card base here. So you can see that little subtle pink color that's happening. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this to see where I want it. I want this layer to be centered in the end. And where does that doily play out as we go? So I think that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to add a bit of adhesive to tack that into place. Okay. I don't have to worry about it being adhered all the way down. If you do want it that way, you go right ahead. You do what makes you happy. Nice. All right. So then I'm going to place this centered left, right, top, bottom best that I can, and I want to catch that top cut edge of that doily. Nice. I like it. Now let's work on our next layers. So I have die cut a piece of basic white cardstock with the second smallest textured notes dies. I love these dies. They're super versatile. They have lots of fun texture going on with them. So they are a fun one to play with. I'm going to stamp our Bear Hugs and Kisses right there. So sweet. So sweet. And then let's add a little kiss with our Real Red ink. So I'm going to put my Real Red ink. I'm going to put a little kiss just up here. Cute. I like it. Do you guys like it? It's so adorable. Now, this project is actually one of the projects that we did at this month's team meeting, Make and Takes. So my Diamonds team, demonstrator team, each month I design a 4-project class, typically cards, because that's what I like. And they have the option to participate in getting team Make and Takes if they'd like. No requirement. Everybody gets the tutorial for free. So yeah, so we do stuff like this every single month that are super fun. So if you'd be interested in finding out more, let me know. We have pre-order going on right now for our products they're going to release in March. So we have new online exclusives, which this bundle was an online exclusive, or is an online exclusive, that was released just a couple months ago. So nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take this and die cut it. Okay, and now we can add him right onto our card front. I'm going to put dimensionals on the outer back and his outer head here, because I know he's going to overlap my label a little bit. So I don't want to put dimensionals where it's going to overlap the label, because I don't really want him taller than my label. All right, so that is looking pretty cute. So I'm just placing him so it looks like he's kissing. Isn't that adorable? I love it. So simple, an easy way to use your designer series paper. Now, when I did this class with my team, we are doing it as a one-sheet wonder. So it's a 6x6, and we are chopping it up and using it to create 4 different cards. I'm going to teach the other 3 cards this Friday. Yeah, we're going to do an online workshop. You want to join me? I'd love to have you join me. So we're going to do an online workshop this Friday, and we're going to make the additional projects that go with this one. They're cute, I'm telling you. I can show you a sneak peek here in a minute. All right, I love that. Now, let's bring our design to the inside. So on the inside here, I've just got a sentiment on the same size white layer that we put on the front, which was that 5 inches by 3 3/4. And then I stamped some lips. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll bring in our Memento black pad. So it's kind of fun. You can change up the prints. You can change up the colors a little bit if you want to, like we did with the doily, or with some of your stamping if you want. Oh, I didn't get that inked very well, did I? Cute, 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 cute. And then let's get our Real Red and our lips back out. You could stamp more than 1 set of lips if you wanted to. I'm just going to put 1. But you could put more if you wanted. Now, you could also bring the vellum to the inside if you wanted to, just to add that extra little touch if you'd like. All good stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's bring in our options. All right, so we've got our original with no vellum and the red doily, and then the one we just did where we added the vellum underneath and changed it to the pink doily. And then I quickly put together the embossed one with the embossed layer of vellum that we added on there with the pink doily as well. Do you have a favorite? I personally love the red doily, but you can use the pink one as well. Now, if you only like the red doilies and you don't like the pink ones, you just feel like they're falling a little flat, you could always make them red with your brayer and adding some ink to the back side of it or the front side of it. Entirely up to you on what you'd want to try to do with that. But switching up the paper's fun. Trying the different um, layers is fun. So you guys will have to tell me, what is your favorite version? I kind of like them all just a little differently. Yes? All right. If you're enjoying the content that I am sharing with you guys each week, please give my channel a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It does help me out. And don't forget to follow me, right? That way you know when I'm going to have another project for you. And do you guys want to see a sneak peek of the projects for Friday? Let me get them. These are the other three we're going to make on Friday. So we've got a little kissing booth. We've got a cute little just happy Valentine's Day with a bouquet and an adorable sending some love. Yes? So those are going to be so much fun to do. So I hope you'll join me. We will be in a private Facebook group, but I will upload it to YouTube as well later in the afternoon. And we will start at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you again next Tuesday. Bye for now.